Hey, what is going on the YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing you to the full drop list for this week, which is week 15 of the spring-summer season. Probably the week that I should have missed in the end, but when things happen, they happen. And yeah, ultimately I missed last week. An hour's sleep. I literally just woke up like an hour before the drop, and I was just like, this isn't happening. This is just not going to happen. So yeah, we're just going to get into this week. It's not really much that I'm really wanting from this week. I'm looking at it at the moment, and you'll see. Let's just get into it anyway. Okay, so getting to the list. I don't know if there's something wrong with the lighting or whether it's my eyes, but I just feel like there's something wrong with the lighting. I don't know. So getting straight into the week anyway, we're going to be starting off with this Vitra Pantone chair. This literally just looks like the chair that... I get it's going to be like an art piece, but it looks like the chair where someone's just going to sit in it and then they'll just be literally like... Oh, I shouldn't have gone down that low. A bit stuck. But yeah, you get what I mean at the end of the day. It's just going to be one of those chairs in the end. Also, if you want to just look up the chair in general, you can see it ranges from basic being, you know, £260 all the way up to £1,000. So hit or miss, you know. It could be quite cool if it was like £300. I know that is expensive, and it is expensive. I wouldn't be looking to spend that. Because I don't really, in general, try to spend that on things. But yeah, that price would be pricey still, like £300 to £400. But for like a sort of art piece, it's not the worst from Supreme when you compare it to the plate being like £3,700. Moving on from that, we have the leather key loop. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, it's not bad. I have to wait to see what the retail is, but if it was like £12, £10, you know, £15, it's not the worst thing in the world. But if it's like 28 or like above 25 or something, that's not great. Any of the colorways are good. At the end of the day, you've got the standard red and black. Purple's quite cool. Orange, sort of gold tone. Bronze maybe is okay, but yeah. We then have the Mitchell and Ness basketball short. We also have the jersey dropping as well. I was really disappointed in the jersey, not the shorts. The shorts I think are great, more so the New York scenery. Just, yeah, come on, look at that. That's great. That is absolutely great. They'd be like really cool to have. But yeah, I think that they're great. I think the colorway choices are great, especially on the jerseys as well. They're great. I really like the light sort of peach pink tone to the teal colorway. Or to the green, bluey sort of colourway. Thing with it is, personally, I wish that they just left the jerseys blank on the back, or maybe just put 2021, you know, just lightly. But with the jerseys, it's just front, I like, you know, front, yep, great. Back, yeah, it's just love all, trust few, 2021, do wrong to no one. I mean... yeah, I'll be perfectly honest, it's really not what I'm looking to be on the back of the jersey from Supreme. I'd understand if they put a bunch of swears or things like that, or whatever they want, any sort of language like that, but this sort of thing on the jersey, I think it just ruins it a bit. And yeah, the colourway choices are really great, but as an overall, that, yeah. Not so much the font on the black colourway, yeah, it isn't for me, but other than that, I think that they are just great. So yeah, the jersey in short, if you're going for personal, 100% go for it. We've also got an umbrella dropping. I am also tempted, or I am just tempted in general, to go for this Shed Rain umbrella, the Signs piece, purely because of the fact that I've already got a Supreme umbrella. But I really like this middle colourway. Red is also one of my favourite colours, like in general. That's really great. I really like the tones to that, but this middle colourway, I just like. I don't know what it is about it. I just like the variety of colours to it. I just think it's really nice. So yeah, personal preference, I might be going for that. But that is the Mitchell and Ness. I think I called them Mitchell and Mess when I went over the lookbook. But yeah, we've then got a mesh script water short dropping, swimming trunks, plain and simple. Colorways are cool, but don't know about the font and everything like that, because they are swimming trunks at the end of the day. Colorway choices look quite cool, but I'm not too much a fan of the font, so yeah. I wish they'd just go back to like doing the swimming trunks like they used to be. Like, I've still got my brand new ones of the abstract pair they released years ago that my brother got me. He bought a pair for himself and a pair for me, and he got them on like a good price at the end of the day. And yeah, since then they released like the Gucci colorway ones, which I thought were really clean, that sort of whole set. They've released in the past a couple of others that are really clean, but I wish they'd just do something basic and simple that would look nice, and I don't think these tick any of those boxes. This week we've also got some Sean Cliver pieces, carrying on with the Vampire Boy pieces. We've got a skateboard set. Personally, the green colorway in the center is really clean. I like the blue and green. Yeah, I just think in general it's nice. Other two colorways are okay, but the green stands out a bit more. We've then got the Ed Hardy-esque Panther zip-up hoodie. Yeah, it just reminds me too much of that, so I can't really give it a great like overview because it just reminds me of that. So we'll move straight on to the Dragon track jacket, which has not got a good like track of history to it because it is not going down too well. Colorways aren't the best because they haven't really changed any of the other tones except for on the black colorway, which obviously black on black wouldn't work unless it was like embossed, but yeah, it's not really for me. The Vampire Boy backpack, I mean, it's a cool little thing, but it looks like a very much so school backpack. This little side bit, I can imagine people buying this and then trying to take that off, or taking that off and just using that and taking that with them. But it's not really a very extravagant looking backpack. It's very basic and simple, and yeah. We've then got the Dancing Rain short sleeve shirt. I'm not going to click onto it because they're doing some very sus activities. Colorways are quite cool across the board. I like how it stands out in a graffiti way and how it stands out in that sort of fashion, but yeah, it's just not for me. We then have the long sleeve pocket tee in another Vampire Boy piece. Colorway choice is all great, but it's a long sleeve, it's a pocket tee as well. The price is just going to be like 68 to 88, so yeah, I'll leave that be. We're then on to the last couple of pieces where we've got a couple more Vampire Boy pieces and more Ed Hardy-esque pieces with the Panther sweatpant. Sweatpants are quite cool, but I can't get the thought of Ed Hardy out of my head, so. But yeah, I still think it looks quite cool. I hope I'm not actually confusing it with another thing, but I'm pretty sure it is Ed Hardy, but yeah. We then have an overdyed camo cargo short. Black colorway, I think, is the only colorway that I'd give a pass in that. Vampire Boy, we've got a 6-panel as well. Pink and the natural, I think, are really clean. Others are okay, but they're the best. We've then got a waist bag as well. Again, I think that the green is probably the one for that, but yeah, that is about it. We end on a track pattern for the Dragon series, and it's not too great. So, as an overall for this week, I'll be honest, you've got like a slight ride where it's going, and then you hit a lot of the things and we just plunge out of here. Literally how this chair goes. Like you're going up, 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 and then we sort of plateau and take a dip, and then we're just sort of stuck in that dip. Maybe, I can't really think of another way to show it, but yeah. For the key items for this week, it's probably going to be the chair, the loop, the basketball pieces, the umbrella, and maybe one or two other pieces, but I'd say it's probably just going to be the top 5 that people will be looking at. Personally, I feel like the umbrella would be just a simple one to pick up, or this key loop. I used to pick up so many keychains and things from Supreme in the past, it was terrible. At one point, I had like 9 of them. It was absolutely awful, and I sold all of them. Fortunately, people really wanted keychains, or they do just want keychains. So yeah, I've got a keychain here actually of one of them, which is very dusty. But yeah, it'd be helpful if I showed it the right way. There's the one that I've got. But yeah, every other one I got rid of because I wasn't going to use them. I literally don't have keys anyway. I've got no keys, so I've got one key and that's it. So there's no real use for me to have it at this point in time. But yeah, that is going to cover the drop list anyway. As per normal, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below what you're going to be going for. Obviously, I think the majority will say top 5, or they're just, gonna sleep on things. And yeah, that is going to cover it. But I should be seeing you tomorrow for an unboxing where I've got a couple of pieces. Well, I've got like 6 things. 5 things to unbox. And yeah, that is about it. So I'll see you all next time. I'll see you for that, hopefully. If I don't, then I should just have the live cop this week as per norm. And yeah, that's about it. I was also going to go over the Palace AMG, but I don't think I will. I might do. I could do it tomorrow, or on tomorrow as well. But yeah, that's it anyway. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you all next time. Peace.